Greetings, dear listeners. We're back on the channel today with an intensive and thorough conversation waiting to unfurl. A discussion centered around the realm of mastering social dynamics and ethical persuasion. An intriguing subject that has piqued my interest for years, leading me to invest considerable time in studying behavioral patterns, communication tactics, and the art of persuasion. This journey has resulted in the pearls of wisdom I'll be sharing with you today. I assure you, our conversation will not only be enlightening but also enriching. So I encourage you to stick around till the end for some priceless insights. Before we embark on this intellectual journey together, allow me to extend a reminder. If you find this content helpful, captivating, or even leisurely pleasing, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Your endorsement fuels my motivation to continue providing such thought-provoking content and reaffirms my passion for this work. Indeed, it's a mutually beneficial scenario, right? With the formalities addressed, let's plunge into our first technique, the false answer technique. This is a fascinating component of social dynamics that could prove beneficial in numerous situations. Have you ever been cornered with a query where a direct answer was undesirable? We've all been there, and that's perfectly okay. It's human nature to sidestep confrontations or discomfort. Now, the false answer technique has an interesting history. It's rooted in ancient rhetoric and was often used by politicians and philosophers to navigate tricky questions. Psychologically, it plays on the questioner's ability to process and react to unexpected responses. A real-life example of this is in politics, where politicians skillfully dodge difficult questions with indirect answers or deflecting statements. Imagine being asked if you've cheated on your partner, an uneasy question, right? One you would ideally want to skirt. Instead of a blunt yes or no, consider responding with a counter question like, are you implying that I'm unfaithful? Because if you are, I can assure you I'm not. So my answer is no. This technique involves a subtle form of self-interrogation, where you pose a question to yourself and answer it, creating an illusion of a response. While this can seem tricky initially, with practice, it becomes instinctual. The key to success with this technique is maintaining composure and responding calmly and confidently. Remember, the impact of your words also depends on your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. However, there are ethical implications to consider. This technique can easily be manipulated to deceive others or avoid accountability, which is not its intended use. It is essential to use it responsibly, with respect for the other person's right to honesty and transparency. But what if someone calls your bluff? What if they see through your pretense? Fear not, I've got a solution for that too. Smoothly change the course of the conversation by raising another question, such as, what are you actually suggesting? Are you implying a lack of trust in me? This not only redirects the focus back to the questioner, but also grants you time to formulate an apt response. In essence, mastering social dynamics and ethical persuasion goes beyond amassing techniques and methods. It involves comprehending people, interpreting underlying meanings, and responding in a way that respects their sentiments while preserving your own. It's a vital skill for every aspect of life, be it professional or personal, and I hope this dialogue has provoked some reflection and offered techniques to experiment with. Remember, these techniques shouldn't be employed for deception or dodging uncomfortable questions. They're tools for skillfully navigating conversations and relationships, fostering stronger connections, and improving understanding with others. Always keep in mind that effective communication is the foundation of any successful relationship, and mastering these techniques will elevate your communication skills. Stay connected for more insightful content, and don't forget to apply what you've learned today. Happy communicating. Now let's explore a secret skill, the art of persuading someone to agree with you. It's like offering them a sweet deal they can't resist. Picture this. You want to convince your friend to join you for a movie. Highlight all the fantastic aspects, the thrilling plot, awesome actors, and the fact that it's the latest blockbuster. Acknowledge minor flaws briefly, but shift focus back to the positive. By emphasizing the advantages and downplaying the disadvantages, you're subtly steering them towards agreement. It's a bit like setting a friendly trap that feels good. Interestingly, this persuasion technique isn't just for personal use. Marketers employ it all the time. Let's take a quick look at a common marketing trick. Have you ever seen a chocolate ad claiming a price drop? It seems like a sweet deal, right? But there's often a sneaky twist. The weight of the chocolate has been reduced too. Understanding these tactics helps us make better choices in everyday life, whether it's agreeing with friends or avoiding falling for marketing tricks. It's like having a hidden superpower. And there you have it, folks. Social dynamics and ethical persuasion techniques to navigate various situations. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into understanding people better, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, take care and happy navigating.